Hey there, welcome to the garage. What is in this box and what does it have to do with the warranty on the engine in my truck? Stick around, let's find out. If you've ever worked with PowerTrain Products and you have a Reman engine from them, leave me a comment, let me know. Did you have a good experience or a bad experience? This is a video about PowerTrain Products and their remanufactured engines, specifically the warranty that comes with them. There's a couple of different warranties. And I am not in any way bashing the company, and I'll tell you why. I got the engine, I put it in about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, and it's been great to a certain extent. I started noticing some rough idle and some weird stuff going on. I've been kind of chasing that. I thought it was just a break-in period. I thought maybe it was the plugs, fuel injectors, kind of poked around. Anyway, over time, it's got about 53,000 miles on it now, and it's gotten bad enough that it's throwing codes. And long story short, cylinder number 5, and I've got some pictures and some borescope videos that I'll try to put in here. Cylinder number 5 has combustion issues. It's misfiring repeatedly. It's got some junk in it. You can see like burnt oil on top of the cylinder. It's just that cylinder is bad. Anyway, so I called because when I bought this engine, I bought the extended, their full no fault warranty, 7-year, million-mile warranty. It was an extra $500 or something. So I really didn't think that I would ever need it, but just in case. Well, lo and behold, it seems like I do. So I called their warranty department, and I was fully expecting to get stonewalled, I was not expecting a good situation. Well, as it turns out, their warranty department is actually really good. I worked with a few people there. One, Derek, I worked with him quite a bit. He's a former Ford mechanic. He's a former service writer at a Ford dealership. He has worked on these engines a lot. And I'm taking him at his word because I have no reason not to believe him. But they have been very, very open about helping me try to get things right. Gave me a list of things that they needed, pictures, that sort of thing. And as it turns out, I provided all of the information. I took it down to a local shop and had them do a compression test because wasn't able to do that. And they sent all of that in, and they came back and they said, yeah, we're not really sure what's going on with your engine or why it happened, but they're going to send me a new one. In fact, should have already shipped out, or it may be shipping out Monday. And it's going to arrive. And not only that, but they provide a certain amount of labor to do the swap. So, and that's one kind of sticking point for some people that may be a problem. When I originally bought my engine, the deal was that they would pay $100 an hour labor. And I knew they didn't specify, but I knew it would be up to a certain point. As it turns out, it's 21.7 hours. That's what they say the book is for doing an engine swap. So they'll pay basically $2,170 towards the labor to swap the engine. And I don't know how that would work if I did it myself. I don't know, because I found a shop just up the street, my regular shop that I go to here in town. They said, we're not going to touch it. They did the compression test for me, but they said we don't want the liability of doing any kind of engine swap on anything we didn't buy. I kind of get that, and plus, honestly, there's just not a lot of profit in it for them. I did find another shop that's actually super close to my house, like a mile away, and went in, told the guy what was going on, and he was like, yeah, you just need somebody to swap the engine. I've done those 5.4s a lot. Sure, I'll do it for you. So he's going to do it for about $2,500. We'll see how close it comes out. It may come out a little more. So the warranty is going to cover the majority of that. I'm going to be out of pocket a little bit, but I'll get them to do the work. All of that said, am I a little frustrated that my powertrain engine, that it needs to be replaced and warranted? Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. It's kind of frustrated me, but they are holding true to their word. So I cannot fault them for. I mean, when you're remanning an engine, things happen. Apparently something did with this one, and they're backing it up. So now we'll see, when they get it back, I don't know if they're going to do like a diagnostic, and then if they're going to say, well, it turns out it was your fault. I don't think it was my fault. Based on my conversations with them, I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think they're going to come back and go, no, you actually owe us for the engine. I don't get that feeling. They seem very, very upfront, very willing to help. There, you do have to wait a little bit. It's, you know, usually 30 or 40 minutes to get somebody on the phone, but they do get on the phone. So that's kind of cool. So that goes to what's in the box. So when I originally did the engine, I took the intake manifold off of my old engine, seemed to be fine, so I reused it. Didn't think twice about it. And talking to Derek, he asked me, he was like, hey, did you replace the intake? No, I did not. And he said, well, we don't require it for the warranty. You don't have to. He said, but depending on what happened, something could have gotten sucked up into the intake. The intake could be damaged in a way that causes the new engine to go in to also get damaged if something from the original intake falls into the engine. Don't know. And then a little bit of Google foo shows that it's a plastic intake manifold, and they do recommend that they get replaced, you know, periodically. This one the one that's on the truck has 326,000 miles on it now, 325-ish. So I went ahead and bought an intake manifold that I'm going to take, and when I take the truck up to have the engine swapped in, I'll just have it put a new one put on. So in summary, for PowerTrain products, and it's important to know that there are different companies that have PowerTrain in the name. I called one company that I thought it was it, and they were like, we don't know what you're talking about. So then I finally get it's PowerTrain Products, and you can Google them and they'll show remanufactured engines. Anyway, am I frustrated that the engine I got from them has an issue and needs to be replaced? Yeah, I'd rather that not happen. Am I very pleased with the company so far, the original order, the way they did everything, the way they handled it, and the way they are handling the warranty claim up to this point? Yes, I am. So I am not in any way bashing PowerTrain products so far. I have no reason to. They are doing everything they said they could. Engines get remanufactured and sometimes things go wrong, and maybe that's just what happened here. We will see. I'll do another follow-up video in a couple of weeks to let you guys know, but I'd still right now recommend PowerTrain products for Reman engines if you have an engine you're trying to swap out. Their prices are reasonable. Now you can go to Jasper. Jasper's well known. I know a lot of people go through O'Reilly and get engines, and go through AutoZone and Summit. You know, there's different places to go. This is the way I went. And so far, now if it comes back and I get another engine, and then, you know, in 20,000 miles it starts having an issue, okay, then I may turn back and say, they just really don't build a very good engine. I hope this is just a one-off case. We'll see. So one thing to add, the intake manifold that I did purchase, I went with Parts Geek to order that instead of Rock Auto, and here's why. The guy, Derek, at the warranty department for PowerTrain products, he specifically said that he has had good luck getting intakes from Parts Geek. I'd never ordered from Parts Geek, so I did. It showed up in 1 day, 2 days maybe. It was pretty quick. It was almost overnight, and I only paid like $10 shipping. So I don't know. I may start looking at Parts Geek a little more than Rock Auto for some of my parts. There you go. So far, I still think this is a good experience, even though I am having to use the warranty. We'll see. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of words. Stand by. Video and subscribe. Help the algorithm. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Share the video out. Whatever. Do that again. That's all I got for this week. Give me a... Oh my God. Subscribe. If you want to do that, that'd be great. And give me a thumbs up. That'll help the algorithm kind of move the video along, share it out a little bit. And other than that, you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.